If you would imagine the collectible field of wristwatches as a pyramid, at the very apex of this pyramid, there's really only two brands, Patek Philippe and Rolex. Right below that, you do have very respectable brands like Audemars Piguet, Vacheron and Constantin, Breguet, more recently names like Lange and Zun. These are world-class watches. They're mostly Swiss product, and they're phenomenal. And depending on the presentation, do they look good? Do they come with original factory warranties and guarantees? And coupled with the third category, and where the prices really start to accelerate in values, is what does it do? Does it tell time? Or does it tell time automatically with a date that also has a chiming mechanism, that has a tourbillon function, that is a moon phase calendar, and so on and so on. And then lastly, what are they made of? And finally, is it rare? When you combine those characteristics, it's usually quite a rare and collectible piece. By 1950s, 1960s, it was very acceptable and fashionable, especially in wealthier circles, to own more than one wristwatch. So you had your Cartier, very elegant tank watch for evening wear. You had your Rolex sport watch for daytime wear. You had another watch when you went to the golf course. And today, it's really not unusual for men to become somewhat obsessive about it, and they're owning 20, 30, 40, 50 watches, with the idea that you're going to rotate and actually wear them, because you get that wonderful nonverbal status aspect of the watch. One-upsmanship. You know, my watch is more interesting, bigger, fancier, more sophisticated, certainly more expensive than your watch. And very few things in the world of men you can do that with that's so transportable. Serious collecting probably starts at $5,000 to $100,000 as a group. There's another group of people from $100,000 to $500,000, and there's a much rarefied group from $1 million and above. It is an asset class. If you're going to invest in stocks and bonds and you expect it to appreciate, you can also look at wristwatches as an asset vehicle, and many of our clients do so. They're trading them. It's very interesting, unlike other types of investments. If you're involved in the change of your life where you're getting divorced, it's easy to reach into the vault, put the 20 watches in a roll, and you take it into the market, and lo and behold, you have $1 million that is not necessarily part of the settlement. This is true upon death and estate. It's not necessarily shows up as an asset. So it has advantages of being transportable and it being sort of below the radar.